Hi, and welcome to another edition of our What's for Dinner. You'll have to excuse the messy kitchen behind me. I'm just being real. It's a Saturday and everybody's home and it's a disaster zone in here, but that's okay. So this week for dinners, we had kind of a mishmash. We were using some of the meals that I made for my husband, the keto meals. So some nights he ate the same thing we did, and other nights he had a completely different dinner. So one night we had the keto taco casserole, and that was big enough for the whole family to eat. And another night he had his keto chili, and the rest of us had the Marry Me chicken with some sweet potatoes and beets and wild rice. And I really feel like he was missing out because the Marry Me chicken's amazing. It's actually keto friendly also, but of course, sweet potatoes and things like that are not so keto friendly. So anyway, I kind of feel like we got the better meal. And then another night we had Asian sesame chicken rice bowl, which is delicious. It's actually a recipe from my friend Candy, who has Make Ahead Meal Mom, and that's her site, and she's got really good freezer meals, make ahead meals on there, and she's got awesome photography too, so everything looks so appetizing, which is, you know, you eat first with your eyes or whatever. Anyway, so we had that one night, and I will pop the link to that in the description below. And chorizo pasta sauce, which we had made as kind of an invention on the last day of our big marathon freezer meals last time. And then we also had one night lemon pepper chicken with Greek salad. So I will show you all of those. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's really fun doing these What's for Dinner videos, and they also kind of helped to motivate me to make a more balanced meal because people are going to be watching what we're eating. So anyway, let's get to it. This is that keto taco casserole. It's got like a cauliflower, rice, green pepper, onion blend on the bottom, and then some ground beef with taco seasoning, and in the middle and on top there's cheese and black olives. It turned out a little bit watery, but the flavors were really good. You can see me making the full dish in the keto freezer meal video that I will link above. That's also where you'll find this keto chili, and I froze it in cubes, and then my husband can just take out a cube at a time and have a bowl of chili while we're having our dinner, which this time was the Marry Me chicken. And like I said before, I think we got the better end of the deal, although the kids love his keto chili too, so it's apparently pretty delicious. I find that if I want to get a good sear on these, I have to take out some of the liquid. So sometimes I just spoon some of the liquid out, but I keep it to the side so that when I serve it, we can pour it over the rice or the potatoes or whatever. And this time we had it with wild rice, sweet potatoes, and roasted beets, which was completely delicious. So for supper tonight, I took out a lemon pepper chicken. I'm just gonna quickly do that up in the skillet. And for a side, I have this leftover from the TikTok pasta that I made. So it's like feta cheese and what else is, it's got the baby tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, Italian seasoning. You put the feta right in here in the middle, and then you surround it with the tomatoes and everything, the garlic, the olive oil, the Italian seasoning. What else is in there? I feel like I'm forgetting something. And there's some chili flakes, but I think that's it. And then you just bake that until the tomatoes all burst. And then you just mix in your pasta. So this is just leftover. It was like we had a lot of it. So that's going to be the side for this chicken. And then I might do up a Greek salad if I'm feeling ambitious. So I actually decided to steam this, and it worked pretty well. It's almost done. So we're going to serve this with, the Greek salad, which I'll show you how to make in a second, and that pasta with the TikTok one. For my Greek salad, I just cube up purple onions, baby tomatoes, cucumbers. I throw in some sliced black olives and some crumbled feta cheese. And then I whip up a dressing, and I'll put the link to my recipe in the description below. This is the same recipe I've been using forever and ever and ever. And I just love how fresh tasting Greek salad is, and it keeps well in the fridge so you can have it the next day for lunch if you have any leftovers, and it's super healthy too. So this chorizo pasta sauce was one of our inventions at the end of our last freezer meal session. We just threw in some chorizo that I had in the fridge with some leftover sliced mushrooms and some tomato sauce, onions, some sliced peppers. Anyway, once that's cooked up, we just serve it over pasta with some Asiago or Parmesan cheese. I'm thawing this Asian sesame chicken for supper later. I will put the recipe in the description box below. It's so delicious, and you can serve it like 5 different ways at least. It's a really, really good one and super easy to make. So that definitely looks ready. I'm just going to shred that, and then we're kind of going to make like a rice bowl thingy with it. So I just scooped the chicken onto some rice and sprinkled it with green onions. I was going to put sesame seeds on top of this, and that's how it should be served, but kind of funny thing, when I opened my sesame seeds, I realized that they were at least 11 years old. And yeah, so I decided that we're going to skip that this time, and next time we make this, we will get some fresh sesame seeds. Thanks for joining me today. If this is your first time here, then I invite you to subscribe if you're looking for freezer meals or just really easy family dinners. If you're already a subscriber, thanks so much and welcome back, and I'll see you next week.